Here's the third clip, or the third series of clips. The opening clip is from Lodi PD acting stupid. Then there's a couple of clips from Great Britain. And then there's clips more from California. And I noticed that when I used the front-facing camera, that it films in mirror image. And I thought that's just the stupidest ass shit I've ever seen. And every time you see somebody with some wording on their shirt, a ball jersey or something, it's mirrored. And I'm thinking, what the hell, dudes? How come you can't fix this shit right? That's why that on the earlier two clips, my clips are taken out in front with the rear-facing camera, but I thought I'd try it here, and it's so late in the goddamn day, and it's cold outside, so... Anyway, enjoy the clips. It's just a relentless struggle. I don't know. I'm going to write the software guys. I was an asshole the last time that I wrote them, and I'm going to ask them just a little bit more gently if I even have enough horsepower in the tablet to run their software efficiently, because everything else I have downloads fine except for this one program. So I don't think it's me, unless the tablet is just so overwhelmed and under horsepowered that I either need to buy a stand-up PC, which I'm not going to do, or I need to find some other software, which I haven't found one that does exactly what I want it to do. So, I don't know what to do. What a bunch of fucking shit. Anyway, enjoy the clips. Look at the cop do that! Holy shit! I hope that turned out on the tape! I'm not being melodramatic in any way, but this next clip is as close as I've ever come to getting killed in the car. I edited out some of the stuff of us in the car, my Hanai brothers and my Hanai niece being very concerned that we were just about to die. You could see on the clip that there's just nowhere to go, and this guy's just barreling at us, and I mashed on the brakes, and by the time I got the clip where we're not very, very concerned for our lives, it doesn't look as bad on the clip as it looked in person. But after this, we were talking in the car, and I told them, dudes, I thought we were going to die. And they looked at me and said, we thought the same thing. And then my one Hanai brother said, if it had to be like this, we weren't going to suffer, and we were all going to go together. And we weren't going to have to witness and live through some of us watching each other die. And my wife wouldn't have been happy about that, but it does have value. So fortunately, we didn't get killed. I did recognize it. I did smash on the brakes. And I was afraid when when this whole trip was proposed, and I knew that somebody was going to have to drive on the left side of the road, and it was going to be me. And I asked a couple of people I knew who had been to Europe and driven on the left side of the road, and they said, you just got to pay attention. Well, I do know that one of the biggest problems Americans have, and they wreck rental cars something fierce in Great Britain, because we're so used to driving on the right side of the road, and then it's just different. You just got to pay attention. Now, when I drove on the left side of the road, I hardly engaged in any conversation unless I was pretty, it was, you just have to pay attention. And I was afraid in this scene that I was going to naturally react and get in the right lane, and that would have killed us all for sure. So it just worked out well for us. But this was a lot closer than I've ever been, in the car anyway, about getting killed. So anyway, hell, we made it, so what the hell. Oh, God. Shit. Oh, this is me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Asshole. Here we are this morning waiting for our light here to change so we can stop at Flying J. And this is a two-way left turn lane, as you notice. So here comes our green right now. And this Warner truck decides, hey, I'm just going to drive straight through because I don't give a shit about nobody. So I thought I can get in behind him, but there's so much traffic that I just, well, you get one guess. Mission accomplished.
Gray whales.
Somehow I got the sound on this, so we're going to hear the radar detector go off right now. See, it works. There he is.
Where?
Right there on the left. He has his radar on.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, what?
Yep. Ambulance, red light.
You see doing 770. This asshole here, the cruiser, got right on my bumper. 70 in the slow lane. And he whipped around me and gave me the eye, so I just gave him the eye back, and my hands like, what the fuck? I mean, the guy was right on my ass. There's no need for that. He didn't have plates, so I'd have called in just to upset him. I should have anyway, so what the hell. When we got on the freeway Monday in Rock Springs, these guys on the freeway were going 45 miles an hour, and we eventually passed them on the freeway and got gas, and they passed us back. I didn't catch that. So not this guy right in front of us in the left-hand lane, but the guys on the right-hand lane that were slowly passing because they're only driving 45 miles an hour on the open road. Here is our opportunity to get past these people, and the truck has got his pedal on the floor. I'm right behind him with my pedal on the floor, and Marie, who is really paying attention here, and I'm proud of her, got herself in back of me and put the pedal to the floor. And we all got around this last guy in the front right before the lane closed. So here you go. There was just no way in hell I was going 40 miles an hour on the open road through Wyoming when we had a 6-hour car ride. So here we are, just getting around these guys. Marie's right in back of me, and here you go. I forget the name of this little town right here that we're driving through. We missed a turn, so we had to drive through town. So we're going to turn left on the northbound Wyoming 120. Now, look at the speed. The speed limit's 30 here, and I creep up my speed a little bit too much, and the radar detector went off, but it gives me a lot of false positives. But I looked up and saw Johnny Law coming the other way, but he didn't pull me over. I had slowed down by the time I saw him and the radar went off. So I guess I wasn't speeding enough. There you go. So here you go. Always kind of have your radar detector on. You never know. Just at the end of this clip, you could see the Target truck run the light,
Oh, he ran a red light.
making the left. Look right here, you see him. And suddenly, when traffic slows up, you gotta be paying attention! There we go, almost the rear ender right in front of us. But we were paying attention. Murray was anyway, God love her. So there you go. Traffic slows up and the CHP drives by with the lights on.